Having the weather open and coming to me kind of fools me too. Well, it's important to remember to stay warm, of course, on days like today, but for some people, well, they're really worried about their dogs too. Check out some of these photos. Some of my favorite photos today. This is from Megan. She sent us this one of her dog, looking pretty comfortable in his first winter in Colorado. Dog's from Texas, so he's not used to this. Jason, her dog, well, doesn't seem really phased, huh?
No, not really. He's pretty much
doing just fine.
Yeah, he's all over it. That's kind of like my dog. He doesn't really mind the cold until his feet get cold, and then he's prancing around like, I don't know. Kind of looks weird. Anyways, let's start things off with our temperature tracker. This is the big cold air mass that's planted itself over top of the state, helped to instigate all the snow flurries across the region as well. Now, turning on that sky scan, you can see how those showers are tracking across the area. Again, it looks like there's a big clearing over top of the mountains. Reason for that, Doppler can't see through the mountains. So what that's telling us is we still have a pretty significant band of snow that is going to continue through the region. That's going to just attribute to all the accumulation we're looking at tonight. To break down this sky cast, all right, I put a temperature contour behind the map. That's the pinks and the purples you're seeing back here. That's going to represent the really cold air that's going to settle in. And then, of course, the snow flurries. We'll take you in a little bit tighter and show you the accumulation after this. All right, so that cold air is going to continue to move throughout the region, really settles in bright and early, 7 a.m. tomorrow. The biggest impact tomorrow morning, we're still going to see some lingering flurries throughout the region, but they're going to start to taper off probably around 8 or 9 tomorrow, really leaving the area by about noon. Now, Sunday afternoon, again, we're looking relatively dry into the afternoon hours tomorrow. Still going to be cold, and especially with all that snow on the ground, but watch the temperature contour as Sunday evening winds around. Bam. There comes all that cold air again. So we're looking at a few more nights of the single digits, so do keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and check out where the accumulation is going to be over the next few hours. Heaviest impact is going to be from Walsenburg, Trinidad, Alamosa region. That's where the heaviest snow is likely going to be. That's not to say we're not going to see any between the Springs and Denver as the evening progresses, because we still are. Although the forecast models are staying rather conservative on this front, we're still expecting about 5 to 8 throughout the Palmer Divide region. And again, a lot of this is going to be more into the foothills. Right along the I-25 corridor, we'll still see accumulation, but more of it will be into the foothills as you move up into the mountains. Kind of an obvious factor there. Into the Woodland Park region, in between Woodland Park and Cripple Creek, about 5 to 7 roughly down here into the plains. About 2 to 3 throughout the Springs area. As we take you a little bit further south into Pueblo, we're looking about 5 to 6 by noon tomorrow. So some decent accumulation there. Across the southern portions of the state, between 8 and 10 as we go just north of Trinidad, in between Walsenburg and Trinidad. So some patchy, heavy bands of snow moving through that area. About 5 to 8 as we move a little bit further east to the portions of the state. Tomorrow, we're looking at the mid-20s in most locations. So again, a bit chilly tomorrow, staying below freezing pretty much all day long. And that's going to be the big story. If you want to get away from the chilly temperatures, head into the mountains. Kind of a crazy concept, isn't it? About 34 degrees into Salida, looking at 27 into Pueblo, 26 here into the Springs, and again, those 20s out into the eastern plains, 28 in Walsenburg. Over the next 7 days, here's how things are going to play out. Again, we're still going to have some morning flurries for your Sunday, but as the day progresses, or I should say as the week progresses, we will start to see more sunshine, 20s for your overnight lows, looking at that 48-degree mark by Thursday. Looking at plenty of sunshine again as we move through Pueblo once that front continues to move out of the area, but we still have a few chilly nights to get over. All right, look at that, especially into Canyon City. A little bit warmer into Canyon City, though, than Pueblo. About 12 degrees come Monday night, and then back up to the teens for overnight lows, mid-40s to follow. And into Teller County, staying fairly chilly, but mid-40s come Thursday. Teens and 20s there for your overnight lows. Not really 20s till the tail end of next week. But again, we're looking at single digits for the next few nights. So it's going to be a couple chilly ones, but there is hope in sight. I know the car washes are going to be extremely busy, probably Wednesday, Thursday this next week. I know I'll be waiting in line, but yeah, it's going to stay a bit chilly on Monday. It's going to struggle to warm up just with all the snow on the ground and evaporation going on.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. As you mentioned, my car's disgusting right now.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, but that's
what
this time of year, right?
Time to clean it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But then it's going to snow again, and then you're going to have to.
I know.
That's what keeps these car washes in business.
Process, exactly.
Mother Nature helping out.
Exactly.